Kapanch EV kakali electric kapadang spinida katata motors kapapakabhaban niya akin nong ba kumjuru siya akin nong kandong na maro battery ay hado sa hospa at 2 km. Nadapi kwa ban test drive siya kani kakali electric kilaban wan ni showroom jang Frank Motors kabahapo lat korba hamaulay maunin. Usambon Menteri Rangba Jong Jylla wa Prestone Tinsong uloong makaan chongwa ka Meghalaya Resident Safety and Security Act MRSSA Hajar Khan Riu kala Treikam Jylla watla labanong bakampa Treikam lut habakren menta ka sngi shikla patha Khubor uba Prestone ulong ba katkum gujing song thua jongu ke MRSSA kala Treikam Henry Hagabaide bakajing kala kamala minjur house name arja arko ka sorkar pedeng kalapan jingshai halor ki katu ka ne ki benta hagabaga sorkar jylla kanya selok ki ka ne benta kama wanra jingla ha ka ne kaan Henry Hagabaide bat ka jing Treikam ke MRSSA kala Treikam hagaba kala don ka district task force bat ki donru ki committee ba per ha district hakaba ki brio ki bawan nabar ban wantri nele ki kam khai bateng ki don kam ye ki yengsa bat ban yo sa awai ki don kam ban penbiang ki kot kisla ki bala don kam lemba ki rang basnong ban lej IT part ki thanat pulit ban jatam Ulong baki trayeng kim laban shu ai wai sop klembod ya ki an laban kado baka kesu dang shen kalabo jingkli ke sorkar hakaba kalakam bakam shimla Treikam ya ke MRSSA badai na kani kadaw kalakam ba kanya rap ya ke sorkar da ka penlong ya ke jing talasi ya ki brio ki banabar sha kani ke Jylla
MSSA we are implementing it. Yes, CM is right. My understanding is yes, MRSSA is being implemented except that proposed amendment passed by the House, when we sent it for the assent of the governor, he referred it back to the Ministry of Home Affairs. And then ultimately, Home Affairs referred it back to the state government with observation, where ultimately this particular amendment passed by the House is ended and now it is up to the state government. In fact, we are in the process of again consulting, meeting all the stakeholders to discuss about this particular amendment, if you talk about amendment. But as far as implementation of the MRSSA, it is there. As I said to you, district task force is there. And then we do have even the different committees in the district level, where ultimately I think those people who comes from outside for different profession, for different businesses, when they enter Meghalaya, what they do is, number one, they wanted to rent a house, be it in any locality within Shillong or outside Shillong. So MRSSA is in place. What are the documents they need to bring also, it's already indicated over there. And ultimately their Dorbar Shnong, their Rangba Shnong will submit all the details to the nearest police station. That is also being implemented. It is there. It's something like, tenants cannot just go and stay in any particular house without submitting all the information. Landlord cannot just keep quiet. They are bound and they are mandated to submit this to the Dorbash. No, that's what I'm saying. Talking about what? About the MRSSA not implementing it in totality for what? Or is it you talking about the labor license? Or is it we talking about the tenants? People who stays in Shillong? So I get confused a bit. But whatever existing act that we have in the state, let me just tell you one thing. Yes, maybe lapses are there. We were not able maybe to implement it to implement it in totality, progressively or aggressively. So instruction has been given to all the concerned department, be it labor license or be it MRSA, the concerned district administration and the concerned department need to pull up their socks Because see, as far as labor license is concerned, we have already created a post of inspector in each and every sngi block. All inspector was already posted in each and every sngi block. Number one, for issuing the labor license, and number two, to check those people whom we used to call immigrant laborers from outside the state who does not apply or who does not avail the required documents as per the law within the state of Meghalaya. So now we have instructed, we pull up the socks that they have to go aggressively. Any construction work happen within their jurisdiction, they should go and inspect, and then they should also ask about the papers, whether they have or not. And my only request to all the concerned, especially contractors, private firms, or whoever dealing with bringing in the laborers from outside the state, we are not against it. I am not against it. Government is not against it. But please make sure that you possess the required documents. If you don't, come back or come until you get all those required documents. If you don't get that, please better not to come. Because as I said to you, your failure, not our failure at all. So I would request all the business houses, private, individual, or contractors, they need to take this seriously. And I think it's high time that if detected, any contractors has to be also punished and has to also be blacklisted if they fail to comply to this existing act that we have.